Yo, right, so we've got about an hour before I have something that I need to do, a meeting, so we're gonna see how far we can get. I did do a couple of small things since the last time. That was just pretty much upgrade some of the actions. Hopefully I don't break anything, but yeah, things are already broken, so how bad can it be? Okay, so if we go to actions, we'll look at this one. Update actions. Here's build failed in 1 second. Probably, yeah, toml action. There is no v1. Let's see, toml. Oh, redo. I guess it's, I don't know how this version range thing is supposed to work, but I thought, oh, you know what? I bet, yeah, he just doesn't have anything. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's come back here. Is that the only, I thought we had this twice. I guess I only changed it once though. No v1. Okay, so outside of that, the build before that failed. So there was a problem with Husky, actually. In the prepare step here, I have Husky install. But when we install the, without dev-deps, Husky isn't in there. And so I only want to, I am fine ignoring that if this step fails. So we had this or true thing. Okay, so here, actually, just really quick, want to see, man, this is so annoying. We've got this in every single one of these. It doesn't say which one of these things is causing this error. But I've upgraded all of these other ones, so I don't know what to do. I think they probably, I don't know what they could have done to make that not so annoying. But there it is. Okay, so we've got our build. It's running. I'm actually just going to come back here because we probably will get the same thing that we had with this this one. So yeah, we're right back to add Prisma Postgres to the current directory, run this, and then that schema file doesn't exist. I don't understand that. I'm not sure why that is happening. I know there's an act, GitHub actions locally thing. Let's see how difficult that is to do. Okay. Do I have act installed? Yeah. We're going to go with brew. Kind of useful to have. Yeah, so I'll need to provide my fly access token, or fly API token. That's the only one that I actually use. Okay. Sure. Oh, yeah, that's what it did. It's not telling me I need to do that. Brew upgrade. I may as well. While I'm waiting for, let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, yeah, let's just make sure this failed for the same reason. I expect it did. Yep, that file doesn't exist. So what we're going to do I'd like to be able to see what the file system looks like at this point. So if that doesn't exist, then what does? Excuse me. And I'm confused a little bit by this, why that is running. I got that warning there too. Add Prisma Postgres. And that takes 0 seconds. When I add Prisma, that takes half a second. So I would expect maybe from base. So our base has all these things installed. And it's got a node in there. Add all of these things into the home directory. That's happening as deps. And then production deps. We make a directory called app. We go into that directory. We copy from the deps the app node modules and we add these things to the app directory. Maybe this should so what's interesting is we say change our working directory to this, and then we copy from here to here. I'm thinking that could be a dot, maybe. Just kidding. What is that complaining about? Interesting. Wait. Oh, more than one source file. I see. Okay. Let's try that. See what happens there. Thing is, I'm like, as soon as this is finished and the migration is done, I can get rid of all this stuff. So it's kind of annoying that I have to deal with this now. But whatever. Shot in the dark. I think I'm going to need build, let's see. I think I may need to do, yeah, add Prisma stuff here, down here as well, because when I run start, here. No, that should work, I think. Good grief, I don't know. Just wish this didn't take so long. Here, we're going to make it not take so long. Well, it depends on changes, so it's not actually going to make a difference whether those ones are running or not. It runs basically right from the start. Okay, so husky not found, but that worked out okay, so everything is good from there. There it is, busted again. Ah, man, don't do that. If I'm looking at it, be smarter. Okay, Docker file list files in directory. I think we should get the output. So if I say run lsal and run lsal Prisma Postgres, just see what that does. I should disable the commit hook. That's just 5 seconds that I will never get back. And Homebrew, you're keeping my machine nice and warm right now. Hope I don't break stuff by upgrading Homebrew stuff. That would be annoying. I think that number is line number. Nope, it wouldn't be line number. Line number 7 has nothing on it. Maybe step 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably not that either. I wonder what that number 7 is all about. I forgot that I have Focus installed on this machine. I have not used that in a very long time. I should probably uninstall that. Okay, and now it's going to disappear, but now I can at least see it's there. Hold on, it was right there. Interesting. Okay, so LSAL of where that was being run is actually just the contents. Oh my gosh. That's, yeah, okay. So I just misunderstood how that works. Okay, add Prisma to app Prisma, maybe. Add, maybe that's what we should be doing. Add stuff better, maybe. Hold on a second. I forgot. No verify. Whatever. It's a good thing I'm doing all these commits in a branch, and I can squash them all up and make it look like I know what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, if you're on YouTube and watching and you're like, why isn't he responding to chats? It's because I ignore YouTube chat. Come over here and I will be happy to chat with you. Link in the description. Okay. Boy, that step 7 takes a while. Once we get a successful build, then we can get these layers cached so that step 7 just happens very fast. And all the layers, everything happens a lot faster this way. It's interesting. It looks like, so it builds the base image first, and then, everything that's from base, it can build simultaneously. Which is pretty interesting. Or at least here we've got this copy from depths, so I guess this one would have to wait for depths to be done. But I just noticed that like it seems to be running several things in parallel. Okay, post CSS not found. Okay, now that's a different error message. So that's at least good. Yeah, Prisma, yep, good. Generate works. And yeah, so that worked. Hallelujah. Okay, so now, this build, this from depths. Depths needs to have, yeah, we don't want to omit dev. Yeah, this should fix it. Now maybe it will work. Okay, so the thing that I didn't understand was this add command takes the contents of this directory and puts them here. It does not take this directory and put it there within a directory called Prisma. So that was where my mistake was. I think it actually worked before because Prisma supports a schema.prisma file in the root directory. So it just like happened to work. Yeah. It just surprised me that this generate worked without the database URL being set, but I suppose they don't need to connect to the database, so that works. Just have a feeling I'm going to need something else copied right here. Like probably at Prisma with schema Prisma. I think that is going to be necessary, probably. But we're getting there. We're close. Or at least we're going to hit another problem, a new problem, different problem. We're about to hit a different problem. I forgot to start centered. Not able to Docker build locally, Sean is asking. That would be the best way to do this, wouldn't it? I tried, and I had some sort of weird node.jip error locally that I was not getting here. So I know that Docker is supposed to be like this perfect thing that you can just go from one to the other, but no, it was not working for me. So, whoa. Yeah, I finished that. Figure out light fs on KCD. Let's do 1.5 hours. But I did install act. Do I have 20 gigabytes to spare? I think I do. I think I've got a pretty beefy hard drive. Yes, I definitely have enough. Let's do it. The full thing. It's probably going to take a while, I expect. We'll let that just do its thing. Okay. We made it way further than before. I think we could probably remove... Oh, I think I already did. ls. Yeah. You know what? I'm kind of thinking Docker Hub. This would be a good time to switch. Well, once we get it deployed working, I think I want to upgrade to Node 18. Bullseye Slim. Is there a Node 18 Bullseye Slim? There is. Yeah, so we're going to try that one. When this works, then before I do the switcheroo, I'm going to see if I can get it to work in, what's the word? I'm like, oh, hold on a second. Yeah. Before we do the switch, I'm going to see if I can upgrade it to Node 18. This would be a good time to do that, probably, once I know that it's working. Okay, no, this is not good. I'll be right back. It's not like terrible, but it's not great. I'll be right back. Okay, and it built. Hooray! So that's good. Went through that whole rigmarole. Hallelujah. And now deploy. Deploy staging. Good news. Okay, good. Release command detected. Let me see, indie stack fly toml. Okay. I want to ask which is recommended. Or experimental CMD and entry point. Okay, see which one of those is suggested. Oh, whoops. Now maybe it will work. Well, new errors. Always good. Require stack something something. Oh, run file is not a thing. Yeah, that's too bad. Because that means we're going to need ES-build register, and I think .env is a production dependency, but ES-build register currently is not, I think. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to make it a production dependency. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then I think it actually will work. Oh, except we do need to include other run file. So can I do I think that'll work. Add run file. It's for our migration thing to work. Okay, so what I just got from Kurt is that the release command won't work with LiteFS since it runs in a different VM. So that's good to know. So this release command thing is not going to work. The entry point command is all that works with SQLite and Lightstream. Okay, so where's my new stack thing? We're just going to do this. Add this experimental stuff, this stuff. Start sh. think that's all I need, but let's just, or I will need npm run start, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll want that first, and then this. Oh, gotta save this. Get rid of that. Swap from release command, because it does not work. Okay. Yeah, well, that'll need to be canceled. Okay. That act thing still going? I don't even know. There's no feedback on where we're at there, so whatever. We'll just let that sit around, do nothing. Okay, yeah, so let's talk about this while we're waiting. So for those use cases where I need to do a mutation on a GET request, like already I'm doing all post requests get replayed, so that should be fine. So mutation on a GET request though, like, oh, the user made a request, let's update their cookie so that they, or their session so that it doesn't, it's not set to expire. Well, for one, should probably just get rid of the sessions table altogether, but then we lose the multiple sessions, or showing how many sessions there are or whatever, which is a neat feature that we don't need, but I mean, there's a reason that we're doing things the way that we are. So having a special API that I can call on the primary that says, hey, update this this user's session. Yeah, I could probably just have an authenticated API. I think that's probably be pretty easy. Pretty easy to do. I think just trying to think through all of the implications of that. I'm pretty sure, like there would be a couple of one-off things that I need to say. Hey, primary server, I need you to do this mutation. Yeah, I think that's what is going on here. Or with the rollback journal, like FS. Oh, right. This is my question about that. Whoops. Convert to a SQLite read-only error code that returns to your application WAL support on the main branch, but it doesn't have I don't know what that means. So trying to figure out if it's possible to do. Right now, it returns generic input-output error instead, which is not ideal. Yeah, I have no idea. That's fine. Hopefully, we can work that out. Okay, so going back, though, to my other question. Where's my other question? All the way down here. My goodness, quite an active forum. Yeah, so this was the data replication delay. We can deal with that later. For this one, though, we do need to think about how we're going to do this. So coming back here, Prisma write dot. So actually, I'm going to go to the Prisma write thing. We're going to just call this Prisma. that was a mistake. Okay, cool. So we refactored Prisma. So now it's just Prisma right. It needs to get updated in a couple places. And so we should never get here or here unless we're on the main or the primary, so that's fine. Should never get here unless we're on the primary. Actually, whoops, get rid of this. Here as well, that's an action. This one, yeah, it's an action as well. This is also in action. So that will only ever happen in a post request, which I ensure only ever happens on the primary. So that's good also. Another action, Prisma. That's also in an action. Okay, I just had an idea on the call recorder. Where's the form? Fly, yeah, see this way we can just send it straight to, yeah, fly prefer region. env.primary region. And what are you all upset about? Oh, come on. Use submit function, target options, submit options, method action encoded. Huh. That's interesting. I would expect to be able to specify headers, but that's fine. We can switch this to use fetcher. Where's my form? Form data, event, current target, handle submit. And this is the action that handles that. And that action does send a redirect, yeah, and that's fine. So I believe what we could do, yeah, let's just do this as a fetcher. Use fetcher. Fetcher didn't exist when I made this. Recording form, or recording fetcher. Now can I do headers? Huh. Still rats. That submit options doesn't let me set the header. Okay, undo all the things I've done here. Okay, we'll look at that. I'm actually going to, I think I have an issue on this. Custom headers on form submissions. No, not a bug report, feature request. Custom headers on form requests. I'd like to be able to specify custom headers on form requests so I can because my infrastructure fly.io can behave differently based on some headers. I'd like to take advantage of that. Having something global would be cool, but I'm fine setting it on a per form basis. Something like this. Also, I realize that there's no way to do this with regular HTML, so this would just be an enhancement, not something that would work without JS. Here's my idea. Form, method, post, headers. Okie dokie, there we go. Just sending this to the GitHub or to the Discord. And I'm looking at my email and now I'm all distracted. HTML video responsive. I can't remember. I think source set and sizes or something. Okay, yeah, whatever. All right, let's see where our thing is. this failed because it does not exist. Okay. I'm gonna need Kurt's help on this. Okay, I think what's happening here is this URL is an internal URL that just works on the Fly network. And I think that the Postgres database is not accessible by this new Fly app that I just created. So even though I have the whole URL, the username, password, all of that, it can't reach it. Yeah, it can't it can't access that Postgres database. So that's what's going on. Got 2 of those for some reason. There we go. But we're really close. We're pretty darn close, assuming that this works. And then I just need. I feel like there's something else that I'm missing to make this work. Light fs getting started. Okay, he's saying it's super weird. It should work. Okay, so maybe let's go to our migrate script here, Postgres database URL. Let me go to the terminal here really quick. Fly secrets list for the app KCD staging. Postgres database URL. Should be right, but secrets set Postgres database URL. Here, let's copy that, paste to. Okay, 1 second, my son is home and I think he wants to talk. Be right back. Okay, so that is not what happened. I still don't know exactly what happened. It should be able to connect just fine because it's within my account. So what he's thinking is, Kurt, that I'm talking with right now, so it's looking for a database by the username, but it doesn't appear to exist on the database server. So the username is wrong, or there's something weird going on here. So okay, how do I, this is the worst part of all of this. It's figuring out how to do this stuff. I can just finish this. This happens and connect Discord, which should happen, I think. Oh, it happens in a loader. Dang it. Yeah, so we'll have to do something funny for that too. And we've got our sessions stuff. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch to just my face so I can do this. Okay, this is good. Okay, that is good. So there's that, and actually I think I want to do this over here as well. Okay, cool. So now we're doing this. I think I'd be okay. Here, let me just bring this over here just in case. But I think I'm okay to show you KCD staging, monitoring. We can look at the monitoring situation here. Okay, it's running the run file thing. Uh-oh, unique constraint failed. So what this probably means, that's interesting. Oh, it's going to keep doing that forever. Interesting. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Okay, so oh, I've got a meeting in just 1 minute. We are really close to at least getting this up and running. I actually think I don't think that I can do this. I don't think it'll work. But yeah, I've got to take off, and we'll continue this after my meeting. So thanks everybody. See ya.